and question 2A and B. So let's begin our session.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Yes, who is that? Yes, so now let's begin. See, question 1A. For every sub questions, there are 4 alternatives which are given. You have to choose the correct answer and write the letter of the alphabet of it. And this question, it comes for 4 marks. Very important question, very easy question. Remember, in this question, 4 multiple choice sub questions of 1 mark each will be asked. 4 alternatives for each sub question will be given. You have to choose and write the letter of the correct alternative against the question number. All the sub questions are compulsory. Here, all the sub questions which are there, they are compulsory. You don't have any option in this question. Method of the solution is not expected. So in this question number 1A, your method in which you are going to solve the sum is not expected. You are just expected to write the answer. So let's begin. We'll just try to solve some questions based on this. See, to draw the graph of 4x plus 5y equals to 19. Find y, you have to find value of y when x equals to 1. Okay.
B.
So what you will do is, here in place of x, you are going to put 1. In place of x, you are going to put 1. So 4 into 1 plus 5y equals to 19. So 4 when it goes to the other side is going to become minus 1. So 19 minus 4, okay, we'll get that as 15. So you'll get 5y equals to 15. So value of y becomes 3. So your option is B. So you'll write option B is the correct answer. Is this clear to all the students? No. Which of the following is the value of the discriminant for under root 2x square minus 5x square plus root of 2x square minus 5x plus root 2 equals to 0. So what you will do here? Here when you are going to find the value of the determinant, you need to find the value of b square minus 4ac. So from this equation, what you are going to do is, from this equation, you are going to take values of a, b and c. You are going to take values of a, b and c. Just a minute. This message is out.
Good morning.
Yes, now let's begin here. Now see, here this root 2 is corresponding to A. Minus 5 is B and root 2 is C. So here what you're going to do is you're going to find value of B square minus 4AC. Understood? You're going to find value of B square minus 4AC. So minus 5 square Okay, minus 4ac. Because your b is what? Minus 5. So minus 5 square is what? Is
Sir, answer
answer is beta. What is the answer?
17 B.
Yes, very good, beta. So here, after solving this, after substituting it in this value, you'll get the answer as option B. You are going to get that answer as option B. Is this clear to all the students? So let's move ahead. Now, what is the sum of first 20 terms of an AP if A equals to 4 and Tn equals to 30? Now here what happens is, check, you're going to apply the formula of Sn. You're going to apply the formula of Sn. Sn equals to, what is the formula?
Sir, N
Eh,
Sn equal to N upon 2 bracket 2A plus N minus 1 into D.
2a minus or plus 2a plus in bracket n minus 1, okay, into d, and the bracket closed, n upon 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now check, you have got value of n with you
Sir,
because you have to,
answer is 3 C 400.
yes, answer is 400 for this. Check, you have got value of n with you. You have got value of n with you. Okay, you have got value of a with you. Okay. Now you need value of d. You need value of d. Understand? You need value of d. So what you're going to do is, from this t 20 equals to 36, you can get this value of n minus 1 into d. Because formula of Tn. Tn is what? A plus n minus 1 into d. So you can get value of n minus 1 into d. That value you will substitute here and you'll get the answer equal to C. Correct option is C. That is 400. Is this clear? So very simple questions are there. You have to just understand what type of logic you are going to apply to that particular question. Which number cannot represent a probability? Now, which
Sir,
number they're asking you? Yes,
1.5 D.
answer is 1.5 D. A check cannot represent. What happens is the students don't read this properly, okay, and they think no, 0.7 is the correct answer. No, it can be 2 by 3, it can be 15%. Yes, all this you can show, okay, as the answer of probability. This 1.5, as it is greater than 1, as it is greater than 1, understand? It cannot be shown as a probability answer. So whichever values are greater than 1 cannot represent the probability. So 1.5 is the correct answer. Check, cannot represent, cannot. This word is very important. Now see, in an AP, 2, minus 2, minus 6, minus 10. The common difference D is, you have to find the common difference. Now, the formula of common difference, what is the formula of common difference? Common difference is T2
T2
minus
minus T1.
T1. So you will do minus 2 minus 2.
Minus 4, sir.
So answer
Answer.
is minus 4 of this. Is this clear to all the students?
Yes, sir.
So let's move ahead. For the quadratic equation x square plus 10x minus 7 equals to 0, the values of a, b and c are. Now when you look at the equation, check coefficient of x
Sir,
square. Here
answer C.
nothing is shown, so it
Answer
is
C.
1. The number which is next to x, along with the sign you have to take, that means plus 10.
Sir,
And
answer C.
this, yes, and the last number along with this sign you have to take, that is minus 7. So check, you have got 1, you have got 1, you have got 10, you have got minus 7. So correct answer is option C. Is this clear to all the students? Let's move ahead to the next question. Now, if a die is rolled, okay, what is the probability that the number appearing on the upper face is less than 2? Now, you know the die, you have played snakes and ladders, okay, you play Ludo. So whatever the instrument or the object you use to get on the numbers is a die. Understand? So when you
1 upon
roll
3, sir.
that,
B.
yes, when you roll that die, understand? You will get numbers. Okay, first, what is the sample space you'll get? You'll get the numbers numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Understand? You'll not get more than that. So n of s means the sample space, the number is going to be taken as 6. Now, the question is less than 2. So are you going to include 2 in that? Are you going to include 2 in that? So from the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which number is less than 2? Which number is less than 2? You'll get that number as 1. You'll get that number as 1. Understand? So sample of the numbers which are less than 2 is what? 1. So what is the probability? Probability is what? The sample of the event upon the total sample. Okay. So it's 1. Okay. The sample of that event is 1 and your sample space is 6. Understand? So answer is what? C. 1 upon 6. Is this clear? You have to be really very careful. Understand? What happens is you all get, come on, number 2 is shown. So 2 is the answer. And you start solving that. But that is not the exact case. Is this clear? In a simultaneous equation, x and y, check values of dx is given to you as 25, dy is given to you as 50, and d is equals to 5. Then what is value of x? Value of x is,
D, sir.
yes, it's dx upon d, that is 25 upon 5. So answer will be 5. Is this clear? So let's move ahead. Check. If the roots of x square plus kx plus k equals to 0 are real and equal, what is value of k? Now here what happens is when the roots are real and equal, you will get that as b square minus 4ac equals to 0. You are going to get the answer as b square minus 4ac equals to 0. Understood? So now from the given equation, check. X square does not have any number, so by default it is taken as 1. So it's 1. Value of b is k plus k, and value of c is also k. So you will just substitute all those values. So once you substitute that values, what you're going to get, you'll get that as k square minus 4. Okay, check. Value of a is what? 1. And value of c is what? Again k. So you'll get that as k square minus 4k equals to 0. Is this clear to all the students? Now after that, what you're going to get is, you will change position of this 4k to other side. So you'll get that as k square equals to 4k, because it was minus 4. When it goes to the other side, it becomes plus 4. Now we have got value of k square with you. Now what you'll do is, check 1k from square and 1k from the other side. You can cancel it off. So directly you get value of k as 4. So the correct option of this is what? B, that is 4. Is this clear to all the students? So let's move ahead to the next question. What is the sum of first 10 terms of an AP 15, 10, 5? Now check, it is in the descending order. So difference is going to be negative, that is minus 5. Value of A is there with you, that is 15. Okay. Formula of Sn you know. So once you know formula of Sn, okay, n is 10 because you have to find sum of first 10 numbers. So n is 10. You've got value of A with you, that is 15, and value of D is minus 5. So what you're going to do is you just substitute those values, you'll just substitute those numbers and you're going to get the answer. So whatever is the answer, you have to just find it out. I'm not going to solve that question now. We'll just move ahead. A die is rolled. What is the probability of getting a prime number on the upper face? Now, first of all, you should know what are the prime numbers. Is 1 a prime number? 1 is not the prime number. Understand? It is not prime, it's not composite. So your prime numbers are 2, 3, and 5. Okay, we will be
Sir,
talking.
B होगा 1/2.
Yes, the correct option is B. That is 1/2. Next is, what is the value of D if equations x plus y equals to 3 and 3x minus 2y equals to 4 are solved by Cramer's method? Understand, to find value of D. So what you will do is, you'll just write the equations one below the other. And what you will do is,
Sir, -5.
okay, you just write, see coefficient of x is 1, so you'll write 1 over here. Coefficient of x is 3, so 3 will come below 1. Next row, coefficient of y, that is 1. And here you will get that as minus 2, coefficient of y. Understand? So that is equals to, now here what you will do is you'll cross multiply this diagonally. So 1 into minus 2 is minus 2. 3 into 1 is 3, and in between you'll get negative sign. So minus 2 minus 3. What is the answer? Minus 5. Is this clear? So this kind of questions, understand? You can expect this kind of questions in question 1A. Very simple questions, okay, easy to score. These 4 marks are very important because with help of these 4 marks, understand, you will come closer to your passing marks. See, question number 1 and question number 2 is both A and B. If you solve it properly and correctly, understand, and these questions are really very simple. Okay, you can score 20 marks. Listen, you can score 20 marks. So we'll practice more on how to solve this kind of questions. Solve the sub questions. Now this is again question number 1B. Solve the sub questions. These questions come for 4 marks. So see, previous 4 and these 4, 8 marks are there only for question number 1. What you have to remember in this? You have to remember that in this question there are 4 sub questions of 1 mark each. All the sub questions are compulsory. In this question again there is no option. Now we'll just learn how to solve this. Now write the equation 3x equals to 4y minus 12 in the general form. Now remember, see, this is also going to be one step answer. So here also understand there is no need to show the entire method how you have solved. Okay, you can come directly to the answer. Now when you're going to write the equation in the general form, a linear equation, it is written as ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So 3x equals to 4y minus 12 is written as, what happens is you will change position of 4y. So 4y when it goes to the other side becomes minus. So 3x minus 4y and minus 12 when it goes to the other side becomes plus 12. Understand? So your answer is 3x minus 4y plus 12 equals to 0. What are the roots of the quadratic equation x square equals to 9? Now you have checked, you have to find the root, that means you have to find value of x, but in the question, the answer is, means the question, the term x is got square. So when you have to find value of x, what you're going to do is you have to take the square root. So removing square roots on both the side. So x square becomes x and 9. It is either 3 or minus 3.
X is equal to 3, x is equal to minus 3.
Yes. Now, write the 100th term of an AP. 2, 2, 2. Now, here what happens is check when you're going to check the AP. Okay, first term is 2. Your difference, you have to find the difference. D is what? T2 minus T1. That is 2 minus 2. That is 0. So, formula of Tn is A plus N minus 1 into T. In place of A, you want to substitute 2. Okay, so you get that as 2 plus, now 100th term. So N is 100. So 100 minus 1, okay, into 0. Now 100 minus 1 is what? 99. And 99 into 0 is what? Again 0. So any number multiplied with 0 is 0. So you get that as 2 plus 0. So what is your 100th term? Your 100th term is 2. Next question. If P of A equals to 3 upon 4, N of A equals to 39, you have to find N of S. Now check, probability of
N
A
is equal to
is
2.
N of A upon N of S. So you'll just shift the term, so you'll get N of S equals to N of A upon P of A, that is 39 upon 3 upon 4. So that 4 which is there in the denominator here, the 4 which is there in the denominator here, okay, will go up to the numerator. And this 3 and 39 you can cancel. 3 and 39 gets cancelled. Will be remaining with 3, and this 4 is gone up. So 13 into 4. So 13 into 4. What is your answer? It's 52.
Sir, NS is equal to 52.
Yes, very good, Peter. So value of NS is 52.
Thank
Everybody
you.
have understood? Yes, everybody have understood these 4 questions. So let's move ahead with the next set of questions. Now, is 2, 4, 6, and 8 an AP? Now check whether it is an AP or not. Okay, it depends on the difference. So if the difference between the terms, okay, is same, we'll say that 2, 4, 6, and 8 is an AP. So what you will do is, we'll just find the difference now. So difference between the first two terms, that is D1 equals to T2 minus T1, that is equals to 4 minus 2, that is equals to 2, and D2 equals to T3 minus T2, that is 6 minus 4, that is equals to 2. Now, as the common difference is same, 2, 4, 6, 8 is an AP. If 3x plus 5y equals to 9 and 5x plus 3y equals to 7, then find a value of x plus y. Check, you don't have to find value of x and y. What is the question? You have to find value of x plus y. So what you will do is, you just add the two equations first. Okay, after adding the equations, what you're going to get? 3x plus 5x is 8x.
Sir, x plus y is equal to 2.
Yes. 5y plus 3y, that is 8y. So you get 8x plus 8y equals to 16. Now 8 is common everywhere, so you can entirely divide it with 8. So dividing throughout with 8, x plus y equals to 2. Next is x square plus 5x minus 2 a quadratic equation? According to the definition of the quadratic equation, the highest index number should be 2. So check, only one variable is there, x. Maximum index is 2. So yes, it is a quadratic equation. Is this clear to all the students? Now, write the sample space S for an event when a coin is tossed. Now check, when coins are tossed and when one coin is tossed, there is a difference. So to understand this term, so when one coin is tossed, okay, you know it is going to be either head
Two
or
items, sir.
tail. Okay, so sample space S equals to, in curly brackets, H comma T. You don't have to write n of S. They've just asked to write the sample space S. Is this clear to all the students? You have to understand the question, what they're asking, and you have to answer it in that way. You have to answer it accordingly. Now check the next question. What they're asking is, write the next two terms of an AP 2, 5, 8 and 11. Now check. You can do this directly also. What happens here is you can check what is the difference here. 2 and 5, 3. Okay. Then again 5 and 8, 3. So that means each time, okay, the number is increasing by 3. So 11 plus 3 is going to be 14 and 14 plus 3 is 17. Okay. You can write these answers directly also, but here I'll show you how I solve this.
Sir, 14 होगा.
Yes. A is equals to 2, D is equals to 5 minus 2, that is 3. Formula of Tn, A plus n minus 1 into D. Now check, 4 terms are given, so you write T5, substitute 14, T6, you will write, you will substitute, you will solve it, get answer as 17. Understand? Now see, for these questions, you can write the answers directly also. But these are one-step answers. You did not show this calculation. That is entirely upon you. It is clear. Write the quadratic equation 7 equals to 4x minus x squared in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So what you will do is, you will change position of minus x square. When minus x square is going to go to the other side, is going to be plus x square. Okay, and 4x is going to go to the other side, so that becomes minus. Understand? So x square, here it should be minus. Okay, it's by mistake, it's plus. Some typing error over here. So x square minus 4x and this 7 going to remain on the same side, so that is plus. So x square minus 4x plus 7 equals to 0. There was a typing mistake in this. Okay, so the correct answer is x square minus 4x plus 7 equals to 0. Let's move ahead now. Find the value of the determinant minus 3680. Again, you will multiply this diagonally. Once you multiply this diagonally, you will get that as minus 3 into 0.
Sir, minus 51.
Minus 6 into 8. Understand? Now check, minus 3 into 0. Any number multiplied with 0 is 0. And 6 into 8 is 48. So 0 minus 48. Your value is minus 48. Is this clear? A die is rolled. For this random experiment, write the sample space and find n of s. Now again check, a die is rolled. Where is the question? Okay, so sample space s equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this clear to all the students here? Any difficulty? Question number 1, A and B. Very easy questions. You write the answers directly. There is no need to show the method how you have solved it. Is this clear? Very easy questions. So 4 plus 4, 8 marks are there in your hand. But just understand the basic concepts of each and every chapter. Previously also I've told you that make the separate book, write all the formulas, okay, write all the theorems in that, so that once you start the revision, you have to just go through those formulas, those theorems, okay, you'll be done with this. This is clear to all the students. So let's move ahead now. Complete and write any two activities from the following. Okay. Now check. This is an activity-based question. You have to just do it as fill in the blanks. Now what you have to remember in this question, very important. In this question, 3 activities of 2 marks each will be given. So here you'll be getting an option here. See, 3 activities are given and each activity will carry 2 marks. Students should attempt any 2 of them. So out of that 3, you have to solve any 2. Complete and write any 2 activities from the following. Complete the following activity to draw the graph of 2x minus y equals to 4. Check. Now this is the table which is given to you. Now check. Each box here, each box will carry half mark. Each box will carry half mark. Understand? Check. Half and half 1, and here half and half 1. Understand? So check, and all these are what interrelated. All these answers, they are what interrelated to each other. Is this clear to all the students? Now here what happens is, check. The equation is given to you as 2x minus y equals to 4. Now here in the first case, value of y is given to you as 6. What is value of y? 6. So in the equation, you'll just substitute that value. So you'll get 2x minus 6 equals to 4. See, very simple. Now what you will do is, minus 6 will come to the other side. So you'll get 2x equals to 4 plus 6. So 4 plus 6 is equals to 10. So value of x equals to, what you will get? 10 divided by 2, that is equals to 5. Is this clear to all the students? So in the first box, you'll get value as 5. Okay, value of x as 5. Okay, so you'll get value of x as what? 5. So then x comma y would be what? 5 comma 6. Now in the next case, that is in the second case, value of x is 3. So you'll substitute in place of x 3. You'll substitute in place of x 3. You'll get that as 2 into 3, that is 6. Okay, minus y equals to. So what you will do is you'll change position of minus y to the other side because you want y to be positive. You want value of plus y, not minus y. Understand? So minus y is going to go to the other side. Plus 4 will come to this side. So you get that as 6 minus 4. So 6 minus 4 will give you 2. You've got the answer, 3 comma 2. Value of x comma y. Understood? Very simple questions. All the boxes, they are interlinked to each other. So you have to just check for the values and you'll get your answer directly. Now check. Next question here. Complete the following activity to find the 3-digit natural number divisible by 5. Understand? You have to find the 3-digit natural numbers. Okay. Divisible by 5. Now we have checked value of a is given to you as 100. You have to find value of d. Okay. Your d is not given to you. So check, as it is given divisible by 5. So that means all the numbers are going to be multiples of 5. So d is equals to 5. Okay. And value of tn is given to you as 995. So value of tn, you know, is 995. Now here, they have asked you tn equals to, and check in the bracket, they have asked you formula. Okay, so you write the formula an or Tn equals to A plus in bracket n minus 1 into D. Check. Very simple. You'll get marks like this only here. Check. A plus n minus 1 into D. Very simple. Next question. 995 equals to 100 plus, now n you have to find, because you have to find how many 3-digit numbers. Okay. So that n, you keep it as it is. So n minus 1 into 5. So after solving that, you get 995 equals to, okay, 100 plus, now in place of d you have substitute that as 5. So 5 into n is what? 5n plus 5n. Now 5 into minus 1 is what? Minus 5. So 100 plus 5n minus 5. So 100 minus 5. What you will get that as? 100 minus 5 is what? 95 plus 5n. Okay. So 995 equals to 95 plus 5n. This you will write it here. Understand? This you will write it here. 95 plus 5n. Now, in the last step, you require value of n. So 95 will go to the other side. So n equals to what? It is, check, 995 minus 95, and that is divided by 5. So 995 minus 95 is what? 900 upon 5. So what is value of 900 upon 5? Can anybody tell me the answer?
108.
108. Very good, students. Very good. Understand? See, very simple questions. They are all interlinked to each other. So once you get one box right, other boxes are also going to be right. So to just understand, okay, you have to be very clear with your concepts, and these questions are easy. So let's move ahead. We'll solve one more of this kind. The die is rolled. A is an event of getting an even number on its upper surface. Now first check. They're asking you S. They're asking you S. So you'll write value of S1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6. But here what you have to do is check. You have to put the curly brackets. These curly brackets are very important. Okay, the events are shown in the curly brackets. Now check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you count the number because n represents the number. So once you count the number is what? 6. What is the number? 6. Okay. Now A is an event of getting an even number. So from numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you will just pick out the even numbers. So what are the even numbers? Even numbers are 2, 4, and 6. Okay, so these are your even numbers 2, 4, and 6. So what is value of n upon A now? You have got 3 events of A. Total sample space is 6. So n of A is what? It's 3 upon 6. So that is equals to 1 upon 2. Because you can reduce 3 upon 6. Is this clear? Check. This very simple questions. Okay, this kind of questions. Each box will carry half mark. So if your 2 boxes are correct, you're going to get 1 mark. Your 3 boxes are correct, you'll get 1.5. All the boxes are correct, you get 2 marks. So try to write the answers in those boxes. Now check next question. 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. Complete the following activity of writing the sample space and expected outcomes of the events. Now check here. The 2 events are already given. Whichever are missing, you will write that. Understand? So here HH heads is missing. and at the end this tails which is missing. Heads, tails. Now, A is an event at least getting one head. Understand? At least maximum can be more than one. So check. Already two events are given to you. So check here in the sample space. Check HT is already given. Okay, TH is given and HH is given. So here with head HT is remaining. Understand? Check. These boxes are interlinked. So if you check at first box, you'll get the other box. Understand? So here what the answer will be HT. HT. Understand? Now next is to get no head, means you don't want any head. So check 1, 2, and 3. Okay, they contains head. So tails, they doesn't contain head. So answer is TT. Is this clear? Done with this? Very simple. Hope there is no difficulty in this. So let's move ahead to the next part. Solve x square minus 15x plus 54 equals to 0 by factorization. So this kind of questions you will get. Understand? And they'll ask you to complete the blanks over here. Now x square minus 9x minus 6x plus 54 equals to 0. So from this two, x square and 9x, x is coming common. So here you will be left out with 9. Okay. So x in bracket x minus 9 minus 6 in bracket x minus 9. Okay, because from 54 and 6 you can remove 6 common. Understand? And as I've removed minus 6 out, okay, because here x I've written that positive, so plus 54 becomes minus, that is minus 9 over here. Because minus 6 into minus 9 would be plus 54. So you've got x minus 6 into x minus 9 equals to 0. So here, you'll separate them out and you'll get the answer. So x minus 6 equals to 0 or x minus 9 equals to 0. So value of x is 6 or value of x is 9. This is clear. So therefore 6 and 9 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Is this clear to all the students? No difficulty in this? We'll move ahead. Now check. Solve the following equation by Cramer's method. Now check. In the first box of D, 7. Now what would come below 7? Okay. What would come below 7? That is minus 5. Understand? Go check x, coefficient of x will come here. Understood? So here it is given to you 7 into 12 minus or minus 5 into 3. So that is already solved for you. Now in the next case, 5 into 12 minus 39 into 3. Sorry, 15 into 12 minus 39 into 3. So 15 into 12 is 180, which is already given to you, minus. Now check here in this blank, what you will get? You get 39 into 3. So what is 39 into 3? Can anybody tell me what is 39 into 3? 39 into 3 is?
15.
It is 117. So 180 minus 117, you'll get that as 63. And in last case, check dy. Okay, 7 minus 5, and here 39. So here which is the number missing? That is 15.
15.
Understand? So you get 7 minus 5, 15, 39. Is this clear? So all the 4 blanks are covered up in this. Is this clear to all the students?
Yes, sir.
So let's
Yes.
move ahead. Now check. Complete the following table to draw the graph of the equation x minus y equals to 1. Now check. You have to do it for x minus y equals to 1. The table is given to you. In the first case, value of x is 0. So once value of x is 0, minus y will go to the other side. So it becomes plus. Or say you multiply both sides with minus 1. So y becomes positive. So here x would be minus 1. What would be value of x? Sorry, y minus 1. So here x comma y would be 0 comma minus 1. Next case, check whence value of y is 0. Whence value of y is 0. So when value of y is 0, x is going to be 1. X is going to be 1. So x comma y will be 1 comma 0. Is this clear to all the students here? And you have to put this in bracket. You have to put that in bracket. Is this clear? Check. Let's move ahead now. Fill up the boxes and find out the number of terms in the AP. 1, 3, 5. Okay. Value of A is given to you as 1. What will be value of D? Because D is blank over here. That is 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1. Okay. So 3 minus 1 is what? 2. So that is value of D. And Tn equals to 149. Formula is already given to you. So 149 equals to A plus N minus 1 into T. We'll just substitute that. So what you will get? 1 plus in bracket N minus 1. Okay. And what is value of D? D is 2. Okay. So 149 will be as it is. 2 would be multiplied with n minus 1 in the bracket. We get that as 2n, and 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So it will be remaining with check, because what happens here is check this 1 and this 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2. So you get that as 1 minus 2. Okay, 1 minus 2. Answer is what? Minus 1. Answer is what? Minus 1. Is this clear to all the students here? We check. Minus 1 is already given to you, so you write that as only 1. You will write that as only 1, not minus 1. Okay, you write that as only 1. I have written there this minus, because minus sign is already shown there. Okay, you will write that as 1. Is this clear? So now with help of this, what is value of n? Now minus 1 when it goes to the other side becomes plus 1. So 149 plus 1, that is 150. 150 upon 2. 150 upon 2. So that is equals to what? 75. That is equals to what? 70. Is clear? Next one. The class of 42 students in the model high school. 3 students use spectacles. Fill in the following boxes to find the probability of a student selected at the random is wearing the spectacles. Total number of students in the class is 42. So that total would represent n of s. So n of s would be 42. Okay. Now, a student uses spectacle. Check here in the question. It is already given that 3 students use spectacles. So n of a, it would be what? N of a would be 3. Is this clear? So what is probability of A now? What is probability of A? It's n upon A upon n of
3
S.
upon 4.
It's 3 upon 42. It's
42.
3 upon 42. So you can reduce that.
1 upon.
Yes, 1 upon.
1 upon.
1 upon, what is the answer, beta? It's 1 upon 14. What is the answer? It's 1 upon 14. Is this clear? So let's move ahead. Check very simple question. Solve any 4 sub questions from the following. Okay, 8 marks. So check how many marks did we revise up till now. Question number 1A, 4 marks. Question number 1B, 4. And question number 2A, 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4, that is 12 marks. So if you're going to be very clear with your concept, check this 12 marks are there in your hand already. Understand? Don't be overconfident. Okay, just attempt it. Keep your mind cool. You'll get marks for that. In this question, 5 sub-questions of 2 marks each will be asked. Students should solve any 4 of them. Again, you've got options in this. Answers with the solution are expected. Now, in this, you need to solve. Understand? To show the steps. Understand? For the steps, you will get marks. Understand? You are going to get marks for the steps which you are going to show. Now, determine the nature of the roots for the quadratic equation. Now, to determine the nature of the roots, you should first get the value of discriminant. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, it's 9:47. Please wind up.
Okay, okay. So students will check this question number 2B in the next lecture. Any difficulties if you all are having, let me know. Any difficulties, students?
No, sir.
No? Yes.
Students, if you have any doubt, you can ask by raising your hand.
सर इसका आंसर नॉट रियल रूट होगा ना?
Yes. It's real and not equal. It's real and not equal because it is going to be greater than 0. It is going to be greater than 0. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, ma'am, should I leave the meeting, ma'am, then?